question, Shalom. Is one allowed to wear jewelry beneath the clothing on Shabbos, out of an Eruv?
Beneath the clothing, it's an amazing question, but that's a problem. That's a problem. Not allowed. Not allowed. What does it mean? So for women, jewelry, it's part of the clothing. For men, not so much. Right? Of course, some men wear bracelets and this and that. So if it's a culture in that region, yes. So you can wear a bracelet if it's for a decorative person. But on Shabbos, clothing is considered in this big definition of clothing. Of course, clothing, right? Whatever we wear on ourselves, something that protects us from elements, whatever it's heat, sun, rain, snow, all of these things, right? And plus something for dignity, so that's clothing for sure, and something for a health reason. For example, a person has a wound, so he or she is allowed to wear these bandages. So, right, to protect the wound, otherwise it's going to be infection, right? Okay. And the third category, which is not so simple, but of course it's much more lenient for women, is jewelry. Because why? Because it's a customary, like from the beginning of the world, for women to have jewelry. Right? For them it is decoration, right? But if she would have this chain or whatever necklace under the clothing, so it's no longer decoration; it's carrying. You understand? So if she, for example, our poskim discuss if she is going through the bad neighborhood, for example, to get to the shul, right? So and she wants to hide this necklace, for example, so like gold chain or something, so to go through the neighborhood, and then she wants and then she wants to display it in a shul. There is no problem, but otherwise to keep it constantly under there, that's under the clothing, forbidden. It's carrying, not 100%. It's not for decoration.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
So about this, why is a man or a person not allowed to carry a watch or a clock, but if he has like a very fancy, expensive one, he is allowed. Indeed, why is that?
Okay, so that's very good question. So for men, men usually don't wear jewelry, but some men would wear like signet ring or something, right? Like right, and watch. So if it's watch, so some in the area where I live, they call it Hassan watch. Hassan meaning is a groom, right? So what does it mean? That it was a golden one, like expensive, like I don't know, very very expensive, with the gold, with diamonds, something like that. So that's that he would like to show off. Okay, so that's, and according to some poskim, it is 100% jewelry, and you're allowed to walk with this watch, right? But second opinion, it says if they ask practical question, is it watch to tell time, or this watch is for decorative purposes? Like straightforward question, is it or is it both? So what does it mean? If the watch is going to stop working, right? Let's say it's old style that I used to have. You have to wind every day, right? So if you did not wind the watch, but let's say like you forgot to wind, or you better I don't know, right? If it's stopped working, are you going to wear it? So that's a simple question. So a man said, why would I need to wear this watch if it's golden with diamonds, fancy schmancy, but it's not working? What is the use? What is the use? So this watch was never decorated for decoration. You understand? It's always like for practical reason. For practical reason, you're not allowed to wear a watch. Everything is very simple. You understand? So for men, like unless he would walk, according to the second opinion, if it's even an expensive watch, and he would not wear it if it's going to stop working, it's for practical reason. Right? He needs to know time. But for women, would wear as a decoration, right? It's diamond or sparkling, Okay, so for women, like if another woman would say that the words Sabbath, so they laugh together, giggle together, and that's it. So they would not get embarrassed or something. So it does not work. But for a man to have a watch that is not working, so that's a very big embarrassment. So in a sense, so for women, it's not so practical, meaning that they can wear watch even if it's broken, if it's sparkling, is with diamonds or gold, there is no problem. But for a man, it's a huge issue. So that's why most of the people, most of the men, religious men, do not wear watch, unless somebody wants to show off, and he would, as we said, wear even if it's broken. Okay, and same as gloves. So now is winter by us, right? So gloves. So we don't wear gloves in the winter, right? Women do wear gloves in the winter. Men don't. Why? Because it's normal when you meet your friend, you want to shake hands, and normal way of shaking hands, like to take off the glove and shake somebody's hands, not shaking the glove, right? So, and Paskim were afraid when you take off the glove, so and you shake the hands, you very nice to see you, and you might walk these 4 hours, this as we said, this 7 to 8 feet, this 2 meters approximately, right? And in a public domain, wearing your glove in your hand, and here we go. Your friend made you caring. So they say, since it is custom of the men to shake hands, right, in the middle of the street, but when you see your friends, so they say no gloves for men. But women, they usually don't shake their hands, so there is no problem. They can wear gloves. So very practical.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome. What else?
So, yeah, quick question about this before I jump into the next question on the board. So is a digital watch with buttons Muktzeh on Shabbos?
No, I mean usually people don't press buttons. I don't know what is the button, like to set the timer, to set the timer. You usually if it's running, so that's fine, right? I think the buttons. I had this watch, digital watch, 30 years ago, maybe more. So maybe less, I don't know. So this watch basically, like even though there are buttons, but they made in this design in this way, so it's very seldom or that you would press the button accidentally. I almost never. So you understand. So it's absolutely safe if there is a what is it in if there is a Eruv. Right? For example, you can carry this watch. There is no problem whatsoever. You can use them for studying. You need to know what time. So it's not Muktzeh, because it has some Muktzeh is a thing that just a reminder that thing that does not have practical application on Shabbos. In a second category, something like not direct application, but secondary application, like just a reminder, like. Hammer to break to open the nut. So it's secondary application, not the primary but secondary. But this watch practical, very practical. Okay, so it's not Muktzeh. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you very much, Rabbi.
You're welcome.